Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another main character energy series episode. I think we're on episode 3 and this is a little bit overdue because I've had so much going on recently. But today's episode is going to be focusing on simplifying and minimising my life. So the reason that this is today's theme is because for those of you that don't know, I did start a new job. So I started at the end of February, so I've been at the job for about 4 weeks now and it's been absolutely amazing. I cannot tell you how much I love my job now, which is brilliant because obviously you guys know that I went through not a dark period, that sounds really dramatic, but I really went through a down period with my work and my job and everything towards the end of last year, and yeah, I'm just feeling so happy. But I knew that when I started this particular job, I would have so much less time, so like less free time, because I've been working a lot of extra hours in the evening and at the weekend just to kind of get myself up to speed in terms of what I need to know for the job. I've been really treating it like a learning resource, and it almost feels like I've gone back to university because I've been treating it like I've kind of like separated everything into different modules of what I want to learn about the business and about the role, and I've just been taking my time to work through all of those really slowly, but so I retain all the information. But that does mean that I knew that I would start to feel out of control in my kind of like outside of work life. Because I wouldn't have as much time to get things done and prioritise other things. So my way of coping with that, and this was very much planned, is to do quite a lot of decluttering whenever I do have some spare time, just so that my space is a lot more minimal. I find it really hard to concentrate and keep a clear focused mind when my surroundings are like all over the place. So the way I kind of combat that is to like minimise areas where I can. So I'll insert a few clips of me decluttering over the last few weeks, and that does include a little makeup purge, which I'm really happy with because I have really got to a stage with my makeup collection where I definitely love everything I own and I want to work through them all, but I still have such a substantial amount of makeup that like a lot of it isn't getting used while I'm working through other stuff. So just to get rid of or move on, just to move a few of those things out of my collection, I think it has made a real difference, and I just want to keep that sort of cyclical motion working through my makeup collection, so old things are moving out and obviously I'm not bringing in anything new at the moment. Yeah, I'll insert the decluttering clips now. So in terms of the makeup I want to declutter, I have a few MAC lipsticks here. This one is Modesty and it's a beautiful cream sheen. Is it cream sheen? Cream sheen? Yeah. Cream sheen lipstick from MAC, and it's what I would describe as a perfect mauve. So it's like a sort of pinky browny purple, I'd say. It's absolutely lovely. I never reach for it for some reason. I never like how it looks that much on me, so I'm going to pass that one on. This is just a lip balm, Prep and Prime. This was in an advent calendar, so I'm going to pass that one on. And then I have, this is MAC Red, and this is like a mini, I got this just in a Christmas collection kind of thing from my sister a few years ago, and it's just that perfect kind of neutral toned red. It's not warm, it's not cool, it's just slap bang in the middle, and I never reach for it because I'm much more likely to go for an orangey toned red. It just suits my complexion more. So I'm sure someone will need a red lipstick. And then I just have Chili. This one's another red, and again it's that deeper, more brown tone red, which I don't tend to reach for. I'm more likely to reach for like Lady Danger or something, or Morange. So yeah, there's a few lippies I'm going to get rid of. That feels really good. I'm going to let go of these 3 nail polishes. They're all from Barry M. This one's in the shade Sugar Plum, this one is Bronze Bay, and this one is Copper Mine. And I'm just going to pass these on to either my sister or my mum, but I don't really wear nail polish anymore. I've had these in projects previously, they're very nearly finished up anyway, but I tend to get my nails done like with a builder at the nail salon now, so I just never use my nail polishes and I'm just sick and tired of seeing them in there. So I've kept a couple like nude and black ones that I'll probably use when I'm not getting my nails done, but yeah, it's time to move on to some nail polishes. I've got a few books here that I've read and I'm going to pass on to family members. We do this all the time, like I haven't bought a new book in a really long time because I just swap books with my sister and we just go back and forth. So this is one of my ones. I just got this for Christmas and it's from my favourite author, Karen Salter. Quite like violent, so if you like don't really like that in books then beware, but I absolutely love this book. I gave this 4.6 out of 5. And then I have this one, this was my sister's. I really like Jodie Picoult and this one was okay. I think I gave this 4.2 maybe, or 4 out of 5. It's pretty good. This one is just from my husband. He's reading, well, he's read this Paul Merson book. He's just a ex-footballer. And then I have this Joe Wicks cookbook, which has, I got this a long time ago, and it obviously has it has quite a lot of meat and dairy stuff in there, which obviously I don't have anymore. So I'm going to pass this one on to my sister. I'm sure she'll really like this one. I have this decorative gold wire basket that I no longer need or use. I'm going to give that to someone, and along with this Ted Baker purse that again I don't need anymore. I very rarely have a physical purse with me. I just have a card holder and my phone, so pass those on. And then these are going to go in the bin. These are just like electricity guides that were in the drawer, and this little gift box thing from Christmas. I have these shoes that have never been worn. My mum, bless her, got these for me for my wedding. They were pretty cheap. I think they were in the sale from this store, Paradox London. But they didn't fit. They're really tight, unfortunately, and so they've never been worn. I'm going to pass them back to her because they might fit her, and if not then obviously we'll donate those. These bed sheets here, they're just like really old pillowcases and a fitted sheet that is just, they've become so thin and discoloured, it's gross. So we have 2 lots of bedding that we rotate every time. So one, we always have one available, and then one's usually just been washed and put away. So really don't need these, and they're just like awful quality. So I'm going to let go of these. So I'm glad I went through the drawer underneath the bed. And now I'll move on to the ways that I've been simplifying my life in the last few weeks. By the way, if I sound really weird, it's because I actually caught COVID last week. I was completely wiped out for the whole weekend with it, and that's why my videos this week have been a little bit delayed. I literally cannot catch a break this year. Like, I had my surgery in January, then I had a really bad infection in February, and then in March I have caught COVID. So I am very much on the tail end of it now. So yeah, I'm over it now and feel much better and everything. It's just my voice sounds really strange still. So I've just toned my hair, by the way. I used a colour remover. I used colour before and I had to use 2 boxes, and it's still really dark, so it's not really removed a lot. But I don't like it as much as the black. I love the black, but I do want to start to move back towards blonde, so I'm going to have to go through quite a few like not so nice stages of my hair to get to that point. So the first step was to remove the bulk of that black, and it lifted to like a dark red shade, and I've just sort of gone over that colour with a semi-permanent bright red orange hair dye, but it's kind of just obviously toned it, it's not dyed it because I have such dark hair, so it's just giving it a nice red tone. and so I much prefer it than when I first removed the black, but it's still quite a long ways to go, and obviously my roots are going through very, very light blonde, so I'm looking a little bit thin. But what I'll do is I'll just fill in my kind of parting line while my hair's growing out. But I also did a very natural looking makeup today, much more, well, it's natural for me anyway. So I have like some red tones on from my Beauty Bay palette. I have the shade Lumos all over my eyelid. And then I have on my, I know I'll probably get questions on my lip colour, so it is my NYX Nude Suede Shoes lip liner. And then I put a little bit of my Ellie Goulding lipstick that I'm working on. This one's in the shade Only You. I just popped a little bit of that on, and then I mostly have on my Dream Lover gloss from MAC. It's a Saturday today, but one of the things I have been doing during the week to help simplify my lifestyle is having kind of social media detoxes. Now, not in the sense of deleting my social media completely, but what I have been doing is a few days of the week, or a couple of days of the week, I have just been deleting the I've been deleting my Instagram and TikTok app. God, that's difficult to say. Off my phone just during work hours, and that is just because I want to like completely remain focused during the workday, and I can find I can get a little bit distracted if I have my phone near me. It's literally just a case of habit. Like, I literally just reach for it all the time, even though I've already refreshed and checked my feed and everything. It's so annoying. So I've been finding that has definitely helped me. I still do want to do another completely social media free day, so I'll probably do that next week, Monday or Tuesday, I'm not sure yet. I don't feel like I have great clarity of mind when I'm on those apps all the time. I think it's because I'm constantly consuming other stuff, and I should be just focusing on one thing. So that's really helped me, and I definitely recommend you do that. It is a bit annoying because obviously when you then re-download everything, you have to log back in and put all your preferences in and everything, but it's definitely worth it for the result, I think. One thing I've been doing is simplifying the food that I've been eating. I've been loving my green smoothies. I won't harp on too much about that because I think I spoke about that in the last Main Character Energy episode. But I've been loving having my green smoothies. I'll try and have that every other day at least. At the moment I'm having it every day because I just absolutely love how refreshing it is, and it's just great to go in this like warmer weather as well. I've also been really loving making a salad for lunch. I have been doing lettuce, cucumber, spinach and sweet corn chopped up really, really finely. And then I'll just have like either a couple of falafels in there with hummus, or I'll have a beanie burger chopped up with hummus, and I'll just mix that all up, and it's so, so nice. And it's just really easy because having set meals that I just literally go to all the time takes out that decision fatigue around food, which can occupy so much of my mind sometimes. So having like my breakfast and lunch is pretty much sorted. I only then have to think about what I'm doing for dinner, and it's just, oh, it's so nice to have like one less thing to think about. So that's been really helping to simplify things lately. And then lastly, I have made sure that I've been going out on almost daily walks, not every single day but most of the time, especially during the working week. Me and my husband will go out on our lunch break, and we literally will just do like a 25-minute, half an hour walk, just to get some fresh air. The weather's been absolutely stunning in the UK over the last kind of week or so. So we've been fully making the most of that, because obviously if you know, then we don't get a lot of that kind of bright sunshine, blue skies consistently over here. So when it does happen, we have to literally savour every minute. So it's definitely a beautiful day out today as well, so I'm going to go out and have a nice walk. My husband's at stag do this weekend, so It's just little old me, and I'm going to go for a beautiful walk in the sunshine. I think that's going to be everything for this episode of the Main Character Energy series. I really hope you're enjoying this, and if you're channeling your inner main character energy, then let me know how you're getting on in the comments, and let me know anything you've changed in your lifestyle that's really helping you along the journey. I would absolutely love to hear what you're like working on personally, and I'll chat to you in the comments, and until then I will speak to you in my next video.